Francisco 49ers. Guys, the San Francisco 49ers entered the 2025 season with a lot of buzz. But after some offseason shakeups, some injuries, my outlooks have shifted quite a bit on the San Francisco 49ers. Guys, just 3 months ago, I had the Niners as a 14-win powerhouse team. I had them running the NFC West. I had them going potentially to the Super Bowl. I had them dominating a lot of these games, arguably one of the best teams in the NFL. But since then, a lot of things have changed. Deebo Samuel, no longer a San Francisco 49ers. He is out, traded to the Commanders. Christian McCaffrey, injuries are starting to pack up yet again. Brandon Ayuk probably won't even be back till October or November at this particular time, right? The wide receiver room feels like a game of musical chairs. Every time you turn, it is the signing of a wide receiver here, firing this guy, releasing this guy. Like, it is just a circle of, we don't know what to do with our hands in San Francisco as of right now. It is tough, right? It is very, very tough. But with all these factors, guys, temper the optimism. Temper the optimism, guys. But let's break down the San Francisco 49ers 2025 schedule game by game with the win-loss prediction. And I think weeks 1 through 5, guys, they start out rocky. I think it is a rocky if you are a San Francisco 49ers fan, because week 1, they travel to Seattle to take on the Seahawks, and they start the season off with a loss. On the road, a loud environment, a hostile Seattle crowd, new quarterback, nice rookie receiver, defense is coming back, Legion of Doom 2.0. The Eagles struggle to find rhythm, and they drop the home opener. That is tough. Sorry, the road opener. Week number 2, they're back on the road yet again, taking on the New Orleans Saints. This time the team bounces back with a solid road win over the Saints, guys, showing flashes of their old dominance. Now, let's not get crazy, because in the end, it is the New Orleans Saints. In the end, the New Orleans Saints are going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL. In the end, the New Orleans Saints are going to have the number 1 overall pick drafting Arch Manning. Let's just call a spade at the end of the day. But week 3, finally, the home opener. The Arizona Cardinals come into San Francisco, Candlelight Levi Stadium, whatever you want to call it. A tough divisional battle ends in heartbreak at home. The Cardinals are just a sneaky good team this season, guys. Do not sleep on the Cardinals, but give them yet another loss. But then finally, back at home, yet again, take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. This time, the San Francisco 49ers defense clamps down. The offense finds some consistency, and the 49ers pick up an important win over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Why? Because they got some tough games coming up, such as week 5 at LA, take on the Rams on Thursday Night Football. Crosstown rivalry heats up, and the Rams win out the edge in a physical bruising contest, giving the 49ers yet another loss on the season. Guys, right now the 49ers are sitting at 2-3 on the year with wins over the Saints and the Jaguars. Nothing to write home about. They have a huge mountain to start climbing to potentially get back into this NFC West race, to potentially get to this playoffs. Matter of fact, just to potentially to have a winning season. In week number 6, they're on the road, take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is not good. In Tampa, the San Francisco 49ers struggle. Without Christian McCaffrey probably at full strength, a 1 o'clock game across the continental United States, guys, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take advantage. Week of 7, they're back at home, take on the Atlanta Falcons. This is a rare misstep at home against an aggressive Atlanta Falcons team, guys. Questions start mounting. They lost yet another game at home, giving them 3 losses in a row, 2 of them which at home. But then week number 8, everything starts to turn around just a little bit. They travel to Houston to take on the Houston Texans. Guys, the San Francisco 49ers get back on track with a solid road win against a rebuilding Texans squad. They actually look dominant, potentially great in this game, but it does not carry over to week 9. Because they travel to New York to take on the New York Football Giants. To travel and inconsistent offense cost the 49ers in New York yet again. Tough loss on the road. Another loss. They're starting to mount up. In week number 10, they are back at home. The Niners reclaim bragging rights in the rivalry versus the LA Rams, delivering a statement win in front of a home crowd, defeating the LA Rams in week 10. Guys, it does not look good for the San Francisco 49ers. They are so inconsistent. They're so up and down, we don't know what to do. Their defense has flashes, their offense has flashes, but they very rarely put the 2 flashes together at the same time. But then, mid-season, week 11 through 14, they have a little bit of a mid-season surge. They finally get on the right track. Everything starts to click, and it starts to click in week 11 when they travel to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. A big divisional win on the road as the Niners hold serve, and they start to get the big momentum. Midseason surge, week 12, at home, take on the Carolina Panthers on Monday Night Football. Pause. Who scheduled the Carolina Panthers and San Francisco 49ers on Monday Night Football? That is stupid. I understand CMC playing his old team, whatever. It's going to be a blowout. Guys, primetime shines bright on San Francisco in a very convincing victory. This game might be over at halftime. This is the one game that I'm going to be happy going to bed at 10:30 at night and not have to watch the whole second half. And then week 13, it continues when they travel to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Travel doesn't slow them down this time. Oh, no. The Niners put a solid team effort together on the road to beating the Cleveland Browns. Now, week 14 is the bye week, a well-deserved bye week. It is time to get rested and regrouped because they have just 4 games left of the season. Right now, they're fighting for everything. They're fighting for the finish. They need to win 4 of their 4 games out to potentially have a shot at the playoffs. In week 15, they do that. Week 15, they're back at home, take on the Tennessee Titans. And San Francisco pounds out a physical win at home. Cam Ward and the Titans do not know what hit them. But then week 16, they travel to Indianapolis, Indiana to take on the Colts on Monday Night Football. Another head-scratching Monday Night Football game. Why? But whatever, right? But this is another tough road game on Monday that ends in disappointment. Yes, the Colts do beat the San Francisco 49ers come week 6, pretty much eliminating their playoff hopes. Week 17, they are back at home, take on the Chicago Bears. The Niners close out on a double-widget win with a strong home showing. And then week 18, playing the Seahawks and then winning that one as well. The season finale against the Seahawks, the Niners take control and end on a high note. So, guys, right now, I have the San Francisco 49ers not as a very good team. I have them as about a 10-win team. That's about it. Yes, I was high on them. I still think the ceiling still remains at 14 wins. And it is, matter of fact, it is absolutely possible if everything clicks and the team stays healthy. However, their floor is 8 wins. If Brandon Ayuk does not come back 100%, if Christian McCaffrey does not last the whole season, if George Kittle is banged up just a little bit, 7-8 wins, guys, is very, very realistic. Guys, this season for the San Francisco 49ers is all about finding consistency amidst the chaos, right? If the 49ers get hot, the sky is the limit. If not, they'll face a rebuilding test. But what do you guys think? 14 wins, is it still realistic if you're a San Francisco 49ers fan, or is it more likely going to be 8 wins? Guys, comment down below. This is a live interactive show. Subscribe, hit the like button. Remember, we're live Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. East Coast time right here on Man Hour. So let's get into the comments, guys, and discuss your thoughts. Old Man River.
Pigskin pun. Get you some.
Says that the San Francisco 49ers will be 9-8. That is tough. That is tough, baby. But I'm pretty close right there with you. I'm pretty close right there. I have them right at 10 wins. Potentially 9, right? 9, 10 wins. Sadie says the Niners will be 9-8 as well. I think a lot of us are going on the same page. We are kind of down on the San Francisco 49ers. Now, let me ask you guys this. Old Man River, Alpha Rob, Jim, Sadie, the people that are in the chat right now. Are we down on the Niners because of the trade of Debo, the injury of Brandon Ayuk, or do we not trust Brock Purdy? Those are all the questions that I have for the San Francisco 49ers. Alpha Rob says they'll finish 10-7. They had their chance for the last couple seasons, and it's time to rebuild. You are correct. The 49ers Super Bowl window was wide open. Brock Purdy under the rookie contract. They had Debo. They had Brandon Ayuk. They had George Kittle, a fresh CMC. Everything was clicking. That defense was top-notch. Now they don't have Dre Greenlaw. Now they don't have Fred Warner. Nick Bosa is another year older. Eric Armstead's gone. You know, honestly, the 49ers are rebuilding without rebuilding. Let's just be flat out honest. They are rebuilding without rebuilding. Huh, baby girl? Birdie says, hey. Birdie's my puppy. Jim Powell says the 49ers have to play out of the quick stand. Just not enough horsepower. And you know what, Jim? This is the first thing that I think we've agreed on something in a long time. CMC has every potential to be great, but he's never played his full 17-game season. CMC could arguably be one of the best what-if running backs ever in the entire NFL history. Over Barry Sanders, over Bo Jackson, over Marcus Allen, right? All those what-if running backs. AP, right? CMC could be the biggest what-if ever. Now, they have the potential to have a lot of horsepower. They have a V8 engine that just need a little bit of fine-tuning. They fine-tune that just a little bit. Boom, to the moon, baby. But right now, they got a misfire on cylinders 4, 5, and 6. What is going on? But guys, what do you think? What will the San Francisco 49ers finish? 8 wins, 9 wins, 14 wins, NFC West Championship, last place? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think?